What's going on, guys? My name is Reed. I'm with Oasis Sim Racing. We are here in the lovely state of Tennessee over at Podium 1 Racing, checking out the guys that are putting together our rigs for us. So let's jump inside and see what they got in store for us today. We are here. We are in Tennessee. We are at Podium 1. I am joined here by Mr. Chandler, Mr. Steve.
What's up, guys?
These are the mad geniuses behind our rig systems for Oasis, and we're going to dive into a little bit what makes our rigs our rigs. So I'm going to hand it over to Mr. Chandler.
Yeah, at the heart of a racing simulator is going to be the feedback that you get from the system. So the only thing that we're lacking in the sim world, or really the main thing, is going to be inertia and G-force, right? We're not physically going 100 miles an hour down a straight at Road Atlanta. But you want to get the same senses that you get, or at least ones that you can translate to understanding what's going on with the car. So I would say at the heart of pretty much every sim is going to be the wheelbase. This is from Acetec. This is their forte. It's got 18 Newton meters of force. For those of you who might not understand exactly how much 18 Newton meters is, it is enough at full tilt to really hurt your finger. I wouldn't say break it, but definitely sprain it. However, no one's running at 18 Newton meters, but it's got enough data and bandwidth to give you what you need to feel on the wheel. So you're fighting the wheel through the turn.
Yep.
And we like Acetec for a few reasons. One, their hardware is incredible, based off of SimiCube, which has been legacy brand in the sim space. They make great products, but their software is super intuitive. I would say it's the first modern sim racing wheelbase in terms of the LEDs, the user interface.
Customization.
You got your torque kill here, so you can instantly kill torque, hit your power button, all the intuitive settings. So again, Acetec Forte, wheelbase, and it's what's going to give you all that feedback through the wheel.
So this here's the GSI X29 wheel. This is going to be the wheel to every motor base inside Oasis. These things are phenomenal. We've been hard field testing these for the last couple of months and just have been blown away. One of the biggest things we love, just for my side, is we are a Texas company. GSI is a Texas company, so we love the fact that we get to hook up a Texas company and keep that in the state. So we're very excited about this. I'm gonna pass this guy off to Mr. Steve, who's gonna dive in a little bit more deeper on the customization and the cool functions and features that we can get out of this wheel.
Great. So as Reed mentioned, we went ahead and did the GSI X29 wheel for this build. And there's a few reasons why we did it. Not only because GSI happens to be in Texas, but they make phenomenal wheels in the industry. They make some of the coolest, sexiest wheels. This particular wheel, the X29, it's a very simple but very powerful wheel, right? So you're going to notice we have 10 backlit LED buttons. We have two funky switches, and then 3 encoders, which is going to give the driver plenty of inputs, right? But what also is really cool about these backlit buttons, they also work as in flags and proximity. So if, when they're a yellow flag on the track, they're going to flash yellow. If you got a blue flag, they're going to turn blue. But also if someone's on the left-hand side or the right-hand side of you, the half of that side of the wheel will glow based on where the cars are. So it lets all the drivers know really quickly with information about where other cars are on the track. It's a very solid wheel. It has no flex, right? I mean, you're not going to do anything, so it's going to be able to take a beating and serve the Oasis very well, right? For what you guys are working on.
We plan on long-term use with these guys because we don't see anything that there's going to be any weak spots on it.
They're just so good. So with these pedals, you want to feel like what a race car feels like, these pedals kind of deliver it. Like Reed mentioned earlier, Kevin Magnuson is who the tester is for these. It feels like you would expect. I mean, in some cases you have to stand on these things, but they are completely adjustable and they're very robust, which is, again, key for a sim arcade or a simcade like what you guys are doing.
Absolutely.
I think the last thing to really jump onto, which blows away most everybody, of course, is the D-Box. So we decided to go ahead and use a D-Box Gen 5 full haptic motion system with an 1.5 inch travel. These things are absolutely incredible, right?
Game changer from anything else on the market.
FIA certified product, so it actually feels like you're driving. I mean, what's really cool about it is not only is it motion, like everybody talks about motion, right? Like motion is super important, but also what's amazing with these is the haptic feedback that they have. So now you have 4 actuators, 1 in each corner, right? So you're gonna have, obviously a little different than what most people have at their own home who are into sim racing, but with four corner actuators, you're gonna have replication of every tire.
Decent, yeah.
Right? So now all of a sudden, why is that important? For me, it's a few reasons. So one, with the motion aspect, you get your braking.
Yep.
Right? For me, which is like super important. When you're in a turn on a track, when you brake, you feel that dip, you want to be able to count that time in your head. It starts a little clock that says, okay, I know on this turn I only feel a little dip for a second, right? But with the haptics, the other part that's really cool about it is being able to use the full track. You're going to be able to feel that you're on the rumble strips, or you're going to be able to feel if you went off the rumble strip and your back left tire touches the dirt,
Yeah,
right? You're going to feel that slippage. You're going to feel the traction loss. You're going to feel, ABS. All these different types of things will kick on with these. So they're super intuitive. They're just another level of immersion that helps take the sim racing to another level.
Absolutely, yeah. No, they're phenomenal. I mean, car contact, you're gonna feel getting bumped. Missing a curb, you're gonna feel going over the curb. Even weight transfer in the car, you'll feel the car snap back.
Absolutely.
For drift, because you guys have a couple drift rigs.
Absolutely, we'll be doing some
which
drifting.
we can get probably more into. But feeling the weight transfer when
the
you're
whole
sliding
back
that
slide,
thing in is-
it lets you know how far the back is sliding.
That's right.
It's phenomenal. Yeah, we're that is probably one of the coolest pieces of equipment that will be on the sim rigs.
Absolutely.
That's the part that makes it.
The thing is that when you put it all together,
It's the combination.
is what makes
Absolutely.
it, right? So now you've got the feedback in your hands and the wheels. You feel the understeer, you feel the oversteer, whatever it may be.
Yep.
You've got real tactile kind of feeling here on the pedals, so you know you can hold the pedal, right? So you're going through a turn, you want to be able to hold it at 30% throttle, 70% throttle, whatever that is, so you keep the tires rotating so you don't slide the car out, whatever. You've got the brakes, and then you've got the full haptic and motion feedback that just ties it all together to kind of give you the most real experience that you can get without actually driving a car.
Yeah.
I would say the last thing I'll say on D-Box is you guys choosing to put a motion system on all 20 rigs shows your commitment to delivering value for the people that are going to be there, because it would have been very easy. We get help all the time.
All the time.
For people that want to put the cheapest rigs possible in a location and almost run it like, it's a little place at the mall. But that's not what this is. Like,
Exactly.
If people understood how expensive these are and the level of detail that it adds to the sim, I think that
our goal is, like we were talking earlier, translation to real life.
Exactly right.
That's we want. If you want that, we want to be able to provide that for you. If you don't want that, that's fine. But we still want to give you a true one-to-one real life run.
There's not a
car.
singular product that you guys like cut the corner because you're getting 20 rigs. I mean,
Yeah.
A lot of research went into pick this stuff,
exactly.
but yeah, this is a collection of the best stuff that's currently in the market of the sim industry. We're very excited. And we're back in Texas. Wrapping up from our trip out to Tennessee, we went out and met up with Steve and Chandler over at Podium 1. They are the guys behind this. So they are getting our 20 simulators built up and ready to roll for us. So we went out, checked up with them, kind of see where we're at in the build process and kind of go through how everything gets assembled and tested. And yeah, we are ready to roll. We're getting close. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll be doing a lot more of these videos as we get closer and closer to our grand opening. But in the meantime, if you have questions or comments, feel free to reach out to us. The general email account is just going to be pitcrew@oasissimracing.com. So if you have questions, let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you soon.